Hello everyone, welcome back to Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. The name is Seika. We're on part 34 and we had just managed to break into the Nimbus Castle, or whatever they call the castle here in Nimbus Land. Probably that. I'm absolutely exhausted. I hate being the guard. Valentina only gives us the most boring jobs to do, but I guess this beats Dodo's job. Dodo has to polish Valentina statues every single day. Ha, here's how I do it. Hey, tell me, do statues move? No, statues don't move. Then explain this. It's one of those high-tech lifelike realistic ones. Let's get out of here. Well, I'm amazing. My cover's blown, but that's alright. What's this way? So I know we have all sorts of new enemies now to go through. Oh hey, remember those fans? They are now our enemies. Muckle, Sling Guy, and Pinwheel. That's actually a perfect name for that one. And I do not remember what I was going to say. Wow. Oh, I don't want a lucky. I missed. Oh, wow. Bowser's got some defense on him. Of course, I laugh every time Bowser Spike Link attacks to where I get the extra part. The screen flashes and I can see it in my reflection. That is a lot of damage. Yay! No, I don't want to lose any experience points. Yay! Bowser gets to level 20! Heck yeah! Oh, that's actually kind of a big jump for the Mega Attack. I'll go ahead and do that one. Oh, why is it blowing all of a sudden? Oh, I bet you there's a fan on the other end. I don't trust this guy, so I'm gonna beat him first. Ah, yep, there was a fan. Think Gino's gonna need some defense boosting his next level up. Oh. What was I supposed to get? Now I don't know. Alright, so he's gone. Heavy troop is ready to launch. How about no? There we go. Yeah, we don't need that heavy little Koopa Troopa landing on us. That probably would hurt. I think that was a flower. That is an angry, angry fan. Pinwheel going back and forth there. Alright, let's continue exploring the castle. Oh, that was a lot of enemies in one little pile there. And let's get rid of these Orbison guys. Hey, defense up's always nice. No, wrong one. Well, good thing you weren't hurt in the first place. But yeah, those are definitely going to be a number one to beat when I see those. That's a lot of these dudes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Gino's definitely gonna need some attack boostings. Oops. Come on, Gino, get lucky. Pound him to the ground. Apparently not. Can you imagine all the ruckus this has to be causing? I'm sure it's got to be causing a lot. Well, that was simple. Oh, you're a live one. Oh, time to get rid of him first. Anyways, I don't know if you guys saw in my vlog, but I was having trouble with Splatoon 2. I honestly, to be honest, I really do love the game, and I'm to a point I'm glad I got it. Shaman, I get to beat him now. But unfortunately, I am having so much. I was having difficulty with the Switch not keeping a stable connection to our Wi-Fi. And of course, we all now know in Splatoon 2, if you disconnect too much, y'all fall sleeping. Okay, so we're not gonna attack the jawful dude. Then you get like a 5. Well, first you get a warning, and then you get a ban. So for some reason, all throughout on Saturday night through Sunday afternoon when I was messing with it, I kept getting, you know, warnings, but no bans. And then Sunday afternoon when we think we finally got it working, all the way to, that is a lot of heavy troopers. Got it working, so basically Sunday afternoon through Monday night, and then when we stopped playing for the night, it was just fine. You know, maybe not too many disconnects, you know, just maybe the occasional on and off one, but yeah, so this morning I was like, I'm gonna play a few rounds before I go and start recording. And I played 5 rounds. Whew. So yeah, played 5 rounds. 2 of them were disconnects. And literally after the second disconnect, I went to go try to do another round. It was like, your last match ended pretty suspicious. And I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. You gave me the warning before. So of course, you know, it kicks you out, and then you have to just reselect the regular match again. When I went to go do that, it actually had banned me. It actually had banned me for the 5 minutes. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? And I'm just like, what the heck? And it's like I've always defended Nintendo on a lot of things, even when they probably shouldn't have been defended, but I absolutely love... Oh, that's another one? Huh. But I, like, absolutely love Nintendo. But it is super, super hard to actually be able to defend him, or defend them, on their internet service when it's pretty junky. And let's just say I have not been a big fan. Because it's like, you know, Splatoon 2 is mostly about the online play. I mean, yeah, there's, you know, what the amiibos that go with it, and then the single player campaign. But, Splatoon 2 is mostly for the online. Yes! Get some nice boost in, well, it's only 1 point, but some nice boost in there. But, you know, it's just kind of, there we go. It's just kind of like, I don't know. What, like, Nintendo, what's going on? And then I've read some places, I don't know how true it is, but I've read in other places that if there's a person with a bad connection in your lobby, then that can also mess you up too. So it's just like, if Nintendo's service, when they actually start making you pay for it, will actually become better when they start making you pay for it, like they actually improve on it a lot, then okay, fine. But if they're gonna make us pay for the online service like it is now, where it's very finicky, and you can't even play online because of how finicky it is, then it's like, why bother? And I guess I'm not a big online gamer person. Like, I like to, you know, I like to play games. I love to play games. But I feel like every game's slowly going towards online gaming to where you can't do anything without actually playing with people online. And for people like me that won for the longest time, I had only dial-up internet. Because when you live in the country, you only have limited availability. It's either dial-up, or what we finally got in our area was a hotspot. But if you guys know anything about hotspots, especially with Verizon, they're very limited on how many, like limit on how much you can use before they start overcharging you. And the limit was only 10 gigabytes. Whoops, wasn't paying much attention there. And we all know that 10 gigabytes for an online thing, just for anything online, is not that much, to be honest. So yeah, I kind of forgot where I was going with this, but I know when I started talking about it, I had a thingy to go with it, but I totally forgot what it is now. But yeah, it's just like thinking about the Splatoon thing, and also thinking about, you know, how games are going towards online. You know, completely online. Or they're making it to where, you know, to get the good stuff, you have to do, like, online stuff, and it's like, you know, for them, there may be some people that may not be able to have it, and if they do, it just feels, man, let me go back this way. Because, you know, like, now I have good, you know, for the most part, good internet. Whoa, hi. But it's just like knowing how I was stuck on the bad end, you know, with dial-up for so long. And for people that have never actually been on dial-up ever, like you guys were born, you know, way past the dial-up stage. it's frustrating. It's frustrating being on that slow of internet. And I guess it just makes you feel alienated or something. I know, when I would have to do, game updates or something, I would have to basically take everything over to my aunts who had moved out into the country. And, or not moved out into the country, but moved into town. And basically had to, do all my updates there and stuff. So I guess basically my whining point about me whining right now is that it's just like, I wish games would also, I guess they would kind of go back to focusing more on the, like having fun single player, or just more, or even more of like the local player, like local, like sitting in your living room playing games with a person next to you. But I guess it's also because since I grew up starting with the NES, I actually grew up with the NES, and not having that internet for a long while, and then yay, Mario reached level 20! I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I guess it's one of those where it's like, I guess it's just kind of just like getting used to change. Because I'm almost seeming like it's like there's some things in the good old days where it's like, yeah, we shouldn't be going back to it. Like now I can't imagine, not having the internet, because without the internet, and without all the technology we have, I can't imagine how the world would be right now. But I feel like, especially over the last 2 to 3 years, I feel like I've basically gotten to the point where I'm just all like, I feel like I'm 31 going on 50, where it's just like, all I do is complain, which is not a good attitude to have. Yeah, complaining is definitely not a good attitude to have, which I've been trying to work on it. Trying to look at things more on a positive outlook, because it definitely isn't fun looking at stuff from a negative standpoint. Unfortunately, with how I was brought up and with how it seemed like all the things that I've ever wanted never happened, or if it was about to happen in my reach, it would get taken away from me. And it's just like, it just basically became a point where, oh yeah, that was in there. It basically came to the point where I just started feeling had a negative outlook on everything, because I just started, it was like, I'm not getting anywhere, so why bother? Which is not the attitude to have, for sure. So what I'm trying to do, even if something doesn't go right, I'm trying to not, like with the Splatoon thing, I would say I probably definitely overreacted a whole bunch on Twitter, but it's like I'm frustrated, but I didn't need to like blow up like I did. But when I get so frustrated I can't figure out how to fix it, it's like I just turn to just screaming and going into a corner of the room and crying. And like right now with the deal with the PS3 that I'm trying to work with, I'm frustrated, but I'm gonna keep trying to work with it. But it's just a matter of perspective. Gonna try to keep having a positive attitude and all that fun stuff. Let me get back. Okay, so I basically rambled on for 6 minutes about what, Splatoon 2, change, whining, who knows what else. I'm going to be gonna look back on this video. I'll be like, why was I talking about this? Why was I whining about this? But I mean, it's just something that, you know, something to talk about, because basically what I'm doing is going around killing all the enemies, so there's not much to really talk about. But I think we still got a couple more rooms to get through before we actually get to the next part. That middle room, I believe, is where we need to go, but I'm just trying to avoid it, trying to get all the rooms around it before I get to that one, so. Alright. So, thank you guys so much, and also thank you for listening to me ramble. I apologize for it being probably super long. Like I said, I'll be probably watching this back and being like, oh, I'm so cringy. And actually, I'm kind of getting lightheaded, so I think I should probably better eat soon. So, alright, I'll see you guys for part 35, and hopefully next part we'll actually get somewhere in the video. I think after that middle room, I think we might be able to be closer to where we need to go. So, alright, I'll see you all later, and you guys have a great day, and bye-bye!